All right, welcome back, everybody. We're going to continue the Gunslinger series. I had an opportunity to continue. I really only had like an hour to kill, so I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's continue the Gunslinger run. We're joined by Mr. Lou in the back today. He's watching dinosaurs, so he's going to be chilling with us. And yes, let's go ahead and let's get to it. If you don't remember, if you didn't watch the video, go watch it. Hardcore God, Loathsome plus Gunslinger. We had the Night Weaver. We had Morrow Parish. We got through it. Now we're at the Labyrinth, and we'll see how far I can get. You see the build. So when we look at the build, let's see what we got going on here. We got Whispering Marble, Grand Scavenger, Dried Clay Ring, and we also get the Black Pawn Stamp. We had some pretty crap rings that we also picked up. They're okay. So yeah, let's just go ahead and let's get to it. And hopefully the mic sounds a little bit better. I was working on the gain and equalization of the material of it. Yep. So when it comes to the Labyrinth, I'm going to do a series next with the Ritualist, because I think that is the hardest class that I've tried to get through on the Labyrinth, because these things are just weak to fire, and we use fire, right? We use hot shot, but hot shot's like not useful at all, by the way. Like acid's good. I've never really tried electricity, so if you did get the toxic release valve, that's busted in this area. It's absolutely busted. Gunslinger is really good, and Hunter is like a really good class for this. It's a lot of fun because you're going for those weak spots, right? Those precision shots, super useful. And then you get the skill, the Gunslinger skill, and you're going to be able to do mad damage here. Look at that, 1134 takes care of it. So hopefully we can use that skill to our advantage. The one problem with this build for this section of the map is that when we get to the, let's call it the siege, we're going to get overwhelmed with enemies, and you have to be really on point with your map awareness, or you have to have tried it over and over again. So I'll go over the strategies that I've like come up with trying to beat that area. If I was going to beat that area for the first time on my first ever run through to ensure my survival, I would definitely be running Challenger Handler on this stage. It is the best thing to do on this stage. When the enemies come at you, snap the dog, let everybody go to the dog, and that's really it. Yep. That is not good. I should have just dodged it. Yep. You should get rid of the throwers first. The ones with like a short and ET looking head up from the side, or like Hey Arnold football head, right? Look at that, beautiful. By the way, when they spawn minions, if you kill the big block, it kills all the sub minions as well. All the children, we'll call them. Oh. So don't, if you do the cubes, the Labyrinth Sentinel, that's how you can get a free shot, by the way. You go through this area, you get that free shot. Now, I like to knock these guys down, let them come to you. It's very easy to deal with, the two of them. The Hey Arnold looking guy, that guy right there. Football head, we'll call him. Football head. Once again, you should probably get rid of them guys first, because they're the ones that can throw at you. The other ones are in your face, melee. There's no need to go to the right and hit that stone unless you're just out of ammo, which that's okay. It might happen with like the Ritualist and maybe even Archon, because Archon's, I hate to say it, but the Enigma isn't too awesome on this. It's good, but it's not great, and the machine gun takes a while to load and uses a lot of bullets as well. It's kind of inaccurate too, because you have a lot of spread on it. So I think maybe that would also be a tough class here. I gotta test that. I don't really run Archon because I feel like the Enigma is too like cheating, to be honest. It feels like cheating. That's why I also don't pick up the Enigma here. But I also don't pick up the Enigma here because I don't want to have to time my descent out of the portal and maybe miss the fall, and then there goes my hardcore run. Now this guy, you can shoot him and kill him, let him fall off. I do it just for the experience. Leave no enemy behind. So yep, just bored running around now. Keep the Dran Scavenger Ring procced. You'll also notice that we have a consumable with the health pot, which gives us more health. So that's why my health bar is so freaking large, right? So that will eventually, I'll change that eventually. I have the root concoction there for the health regen. That's way more valuable for some of these fights because you're going to keep getting peppered over and over again. That's just because there's so many enemies and you might get stunned. And there's just a basic inventory. I should go back and get more relics. I should go get another one. Whatever. I also have the Nightweaver's drop, which gives you the Nightweaver's gun, which that is like the best rifle that you can have. Like truly, like that and the Enigma, two amazing weapons. So if you do get Morrow Parish, why not use the form the Nightweaver? You just have to get Luminite for it, and you can easily go farm Luminite. And it's just it's a fantastic weapon. But this is a challenge run for me. Oh, how unfortunate. The enemies popped up right in front of me. So these guys, by the way, when they drop, they'll actually lose health. So when they hit the ground, they smash against the ground. They're actually inflicting damage against themselves. So when we do fight them later on, if you just want to let them smash down on their own and you're just managing all these little guys around you, I would say go for it. Don't worry about the big guys until you know that you can just turn around and take them out. Doesn't matter which route you take, by the way. I took the left side through this. I've done the right. I do the left. It doesn't matter. I just flip a coin. How am I feeling that day? And it's roughly the same. Get rid of football head. That guy does have a double attack, by the way. Be aware of that. I'm so fortunate to have the amulet that gives me damage reduction and power based on how many stacks of bulwark I have, and then to combine that with the dry clay ring, where I get bulwark and I get percentage gained in damage based off of mitigations. Like, they're the most two synergistic rings you could ever hope for Apocalypse. And I did not use Remnant Save Guardian. I literally just loaded it up and said, we're gonna get whatever we get. I've done too many hardcore modes to get the builds that I want. And at this point, I'm like, whatever comes, comes. And it's really, you should be able to do a hardcore run without really any rings. Except for maybe the Black Cat ring. So, like, just any ring should be a positive benefit to you. Other than the one that I did get in this, where it actually takes out some of your iframes. That's actually a negative one. We don't like that. Even if it gives us movement. Who cares about movement? I want iframes, baby, iframes. So this is a great ring, and I'm going to run this for the rest of, well, the run. So I am pretty sure that no matter what, these are going to be the rings that I'm going to run for the rest of the hardcore mode. Doesn't matter. It makes no difference what I get. I would have to get something that helps me with sustain. That's better than the encrypted ring. Or better than the Dran Scavenger ring. So, what do we have? We did Loathsome first, so we're going to get Nerud, and we're going to get Yeisha. I can't think of a single ring that Yeisha gives that would make me feel better. But on Nerud, man, that's tough. That's tough. Health regen and power on your build. Like, there's the low yield recovery ring, but that gives you 0.33 recovery, and I'm not really about it. Yeah, I realized in my last video that I should stop putting points into the skill cooldown, and I also realized at this point, maybe I should stop just using my skill points altogether, and what if I get Barkskin at Yeisha? I should probably put points into that. But, because that's not fun, I'm going to put it into mod generation, because I don't care if I die. This is just for fun, right? It would be nice if I get the run. Oh my god, I'm practicing my swap out here. And I just didn't do well. So, okay, so the strategy here, I always start to the left and look for the small guys running around, find the elite, keep track of them. Yep, and he, right off the rip, hits me twice. And I'm like, man, that sucks. But it's good to know how much damage it does. I do have, remember, the encrypted ring, and I do have health regen from the concoction. So as long as I can pick up ammo, I can also proc the Dran Scavenger Ring. So really, I should just be worried about taking another hit here, because I can really regenerate this health, no problem. Yeah, there's Hey Arnold, there's Football Head. I think he dropped some more ammo. So perfect, look around, don't worry about the elite yet. Boom, pick it up. He's right above us. Nice. Now, so I like to wait for him to open, and then I strafe right or left, and he's going to miss. Like, there's your strafe, going to miss, you're going to get a shot, strafe, miss, and he opens it up. This is where you can get a lot of damage at the end. Usually the third volley is where you can get a lot of damage, and it's just going to take patience. Yep, there we go. So try to strafe it, by the way. I know I've said that a few times. So in this one, number 2, you're going to have a big walker dude. A big guy, and he's going to have a lot of health. So try to get rid of the smaller dudes. Once again, find Hey Arnold's. Get rid of them. So I've noticed that if I come up right here on the stairs, I can actually trap him. And it makes this part, I don't want to say we're cheesing him, because we're using the stage to our advantage, but we're definitely like making the fight a lot easier. And he's just going to sit there and chill. Always watch your 6. I want to make sure I hit this. Boom, 1249. Perfect. So you can do that on both sides of the stairs, by the way. You can, you know, once again, we're not doing anything that the stage hasn't given us to do. And so, okay, so we get 2 of these guys coming. Find the minions. As they smash down, they'll generate more minions, but that's okay. As they smash, go up the stairs, see if you can get a few shots in. Cool. Next time it smashes, we should be able to kill it. So I should be running towards this thing. Yep, try to get it to smash down, run away. See if I can get a few shots in. I suck. I got 1 out of 3. Whatever. It happened. Try to roll into it. Always try to roll into it. Football Head has come. Look to see if he's throwing some at you. I should be worried. I don't know what's behind me. I'm just running around. Yep, now I'm looking to check my 6. Always assume that there's something behind you. Took my time there. Took my time. I was remembering the commentary. This guy's gonna slam. Yep, look at that. A couple hits. Guys go away. Now comes truly the hardest part. And I was really out of position here. You really want to start here right away. I ran to this spot, and it's kind of working against me. Because I should be taking away the small guys. And you need to be getting that guy to come towards me. This is really tough. This guy is... Yep. I'm trying to kill the Hey Arnold guy. I knew I wasn't going to die there. But this guy, this Hey Arnold dude is so freaking dangerous. You have to get rid of him. I'm doing everything I can. Oh my god. And pop that for the encrypted ring. For the health regen. I'm just popping everything for the health regen. Hot shot, once again, makes no difference in this fight. When you leap like that, you get all your stamina back. You're getting a large majority of stamina. That actually has enough reach to hit you. And that, so like, you can't dodge that away. I thought maybe I could because I'm very light. Okay, I got him out. Missed the shot. Now I can start rolling into him. And then I realize, well, look at that. We have another ad. Gotta take him out too. Now the fight should be a lot simpler now I've taken him out. And now I see another one to the right. Now I'm feeling this is not good. I need to stay alive as much as possible. Cool, take him out, run through him. As long as I stay on this dude. If you've ever played Dark Souls, you'll know that the strategy is to stay like underneath them or behind their butt. Those bigger monsters tend to can't hit behind them. So this is the strategy that I'm going to use against this guy. As long as you stay on him, roll through him, stay on his right side, and just keep shooting those, and you should be fine. And it doesn't matter if you're hitting rock. This is the last guy that we have to fight. And he's doing multiple slams. Use whatever you can. Just shoot him and kill him. Perfect. That was tough. That always happens, by the way. Always drops like a bomb at the end. And yeah, we made it through. That right there is the siege. Having the root water with the Dran Scavenger Ring, with the encrypted ring, really are the ways to go about beating this level. It'll help you sustain and fight through it. Now, what I did to practice this is when I got here and I was playing on my apocalypse run, I hadn't leveled up my weapons. And I got to this part, and I just tried beating it without healing, with no heal shots, with no amulets. And I played it for like hours and hours, and I was just trying to figure out all the different ways to route and run around. And that's what I ended up discovering. You know, start left, look down both pathways to see all the enemies, find the elite, take out the smaller guys. They're the ones that pose the most threat, and the elites are slow and predictable. So yeah. And it's a lot easier with Gunslinger. I'm going to do this with the Ritualist, and I might not survive because the Ritualist sucks when it comes to killing these things. Oh my god, so you'll see that eventually. Now, the pistol is going to be important for the Ritualist. I'm going to have to become a master of the pistol. Good thing it has 15 shots. And I'm just running straight past that, by the way, because like I don't need to. Like I've already touched the red stone. Let's just get right to it. And remember my video. If you haven't seen the video, I posted it right off the rip. I did good. I didn't proc a melee. Right? Make sure you aim. Make sure you survive. Get close to the cube when you want to run around it. Yep. Oh, missed some shots. It's okay. It's okay. We're doing fine. You know what? Take our time. We're already at like almost half health. Shoot him as you see it. Remember, I'm going to stay in this area until I can't shoot anything else. I'm just going to try to stay alive. And I see the purple behind me. Just run around. Make sure it doesn't hit me. And just get whatever cubes I can. Get in the corner here. Boom. That's still purple. Which means that there's still another... There it is. There's another part of that cube to get. Don't worry about the purple. You can get hit by those. You can't get hit by the big cubes. And I see that mostly everything is gone. So I see that. Oh, wow, that's important right there. Why did I not go there? Let's go back a few seconds. Let's look at this. Right here, right? I noticed that everything's broken after I do this. Lose lapping. But I noticed that the cube's coming. And so I'm going to chill in here until this cube goes back. And you'll know that this cube's going back when this cube in the very back. So use the map, right? This cube goes this way. But this one, when it comes up and it does its little U here, when it's here, this cube is always down here. So if you see this cube going this way, you know this cube's going the other way, and it's safe. But if you see this cube going backwards, you have a cube coming this way, and it's not safe to jump across here. So I'm looking across, I see the cube, not safe to go across. Maybe try to find a safe spot. Look at that, I got lucky. I see a purple trying to come at me. Yep, look, it's going that way. You're safe. Watch the cube, fine. Get some shots in and just take your time. Try not to freak out. Right, the U's come in. Stay. That one's gone, and now I have just those two left. Clutch. Clutch. I'm telling you, the strategy works super easy. I don't even think I took a hit there. And I think that's the end of the labyrinth video. Oh, you know what? No, I have some tips and tricks on this one for you. So if you made it this far, good job. So I'm actually going to fast forward a little bit. Let's see if I can fast forward. Oh, gotta turn on my keyboard. We don't care about the dialogue. We don't care about the dialogue. So we go back to the start. And this is where I use a strategy that I learned from watching streams. So I'm just gonna run straight to that in front of me. This guy's gonna throw. He always throws. Dodge through it. Run past him. You only have to be quick with selecting the material. Select it, go in. Now you have iframes. Nothing's gonna hit you. You're completely safe. Mash on your select tool, or your E button is for me because I'm on keyboard. And look what I've done. I'm gonna see what world I've gotten. And I'm gonna base my strategy off the world that I've gotten here and the next world. And we get the red throne. So here are my thoughts on the red throne. I want to get the corruptor to level 9. I want to get straight to the corruptor. Open up the corruptor. Then I want to open up the other land. Complete the other land. Then go back to the Corruptor as my last fight before I go to Root Earth. I want the strongest possible character that I can have fighting against the Corruptor. So I'm gonna try to overlevel my weapons. So once a land loads in, it doesn't change the power level. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to here, and this is Nerud. I'm gonna open up Nerud. I'm gonna proc its first land, which is either what, the Forgotten Prison or Phantom Wasteland, I think are the two. I'm gonna open those up. And then I'm gonna go back to the Red Throne, and I'm gonna work myself through the Red Throne. Something I also could do is I could get to the first boss in the Red Throne. Maybe it's Mother Mind or Shrewd or Legion or Kaola, right? One of those four. I could open it up and then go back to Nerud and open up this boss. And then depending upon which one is the harder boss, do the easier one first, level up some weapons, go to the other boss, open that up, and then go to the Corruptor immediately after that. And just be kind of like tagging between, like a ping-ponging in between lands. Alright, Lee, chill out, bro. He's playing with his dinosaurs back there, and you can definitely hear it. So we got Seeker's Rest, which is Shahala, and I'm very confident in the Shahala fight. I accidentally beat Shahala on hardcore once without leveling up my weapon with a buddy of mine. I completely forgot to level it up, and he died, and I had to defeat it. Weak spots on the robots are the shoulders. And so, yep, I'm literally just going through here just to open up the next level. To proc its level. That way I can go back and do the Red Throne. So I guess in the next video that I upload, it will be me going through, what you call it? That dinosaur's loud. It will be me going through the Red Throne. Cool. Yep, Phantom Wasteland. Look, level 7. So when we eventually come back, we'll be leveled up enough, which is going to worry me a little because we don't know which boss we're going to get. Abomination or the Primogenitor or something like that. Whatever. Primogenitor. Oh, I try to roll off this because you'll get stuck in your floating animation. Okay, we'll do that. We'll proc that. Yep, and now I'm going back to the Red Throne, and this is it. This is, I think, where the video ends. Yep. So I hope you enjoyed the video for the hardcore mode with Gunslinger and the Labyrinth, and you can kind of see like how I'm prepping for the next phase. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Please like, please subscribe. The series is coming, and I'm going to be uploading some boss battles soon here, too. So, deuces, see you later, and good night.